Hey, what's going on, everyone? Back with some more knife slash EDC content. I'm going to be kind of putting a rush on this video because it's really hot here in my garage. But I wanted to give the update on my Microtech MSI or Microtech standard issue. Again, that also kind of bothered me that people call it a Microtech MSI. It's like calling, an ATM machine or whatever. Like, I mean, it's just MSI, so Microtech standard issue. Had it for a little bit, and after I did my overview video, I had mentioned that I kind of wanted to do, I don't know, I mean, to be honest with you, like maybe I was watching a little bit too much Whistling Diesel on YouTube. Big fan, by the way. I just kind of wanted to see, like, hey, like, I mean, if you get a good deal on something and you can afford to, like, why not see what it can do? Yeah, ever since then, I mean, full disclosure here, like, I mean, I don't even have it in my hands right now. I ended up selling it. I'll get to that in a minute, but I just kind of wanted to go through my experiences with it. I do have like a list of things that I saw, so apologies if I glance down. I also have a few like videos I'm going to throw in here while I'm talking, but so after I made that overview video, all told, like open kimono, I paid $200 for it, I think. And after I did that overview video, I was like, so we had a tree on the 4th of July that kind of, fell on a part of our house. So I was in the process of cutting it up, etc. And I was like, hey, I'll take it out there and like see how it does chopping. So I have these like pencil gloves, whatever, they're just like repelling gloves. Threw it on, did some like chopping with it. That was all well and good. Then I actually ended up turning it over and doing a couple like spine strikes, but not anything crazy. Like I know, I mean, like there was no mechanical advantage. It was literally like I stand by it. And I was talking to a few of my buddies about it. I mean, these were just like love taps, like anything that I would do, and I subsequently probably will in the future, do like a Strider video, or I just ended up getting this Benchmade Narrows, so I've been carrying that. I'm gonna see how that does with it, but I mean, that thing, it broke real quick, fast, and in a hurry, and I was kind of like, man, like it honestly, like it cut me the first time when I was doing that overview of just closing it, and then it cut me a second time. Like again, no one makes me bleed my own blood. Like right there, you can see I honestly just got like pissed off, and then I got into this like phase where I was just like throwing it randomly, which I think the future of my knife channel, like I don't want it to turn into that. I mean, it very quickly could, me just like buying knives, doing an overview of them, and then just like throwing them at shit, which like, what does that show? Like, you're never gonna do that. I mean, occasionally maybe you'll drop it, but the end result, unless it's catastrophic failure for, some really cheap knife. All these knives that I review that are, made in the US or are Chinese OEM, like from reputable manufacturers, they're gonna stand up to that. So there's no point in me making a channel / video of me throwing knives at logs and stuff like that. But it really did rub me the wrong way that I couldn't do a very elementary spine strike on the Microtech standard issue. And I don't know, it just kind of, it really bothered me. And so making sure I'm, staying on track here. So fast forward a little bit. I really did think that, I mean, my end goal with the MSI was to send it into Microtech after it was just in pieces and be like, hey, like what sort of warranty work can you do? I figured that would be a good video to say, hey, like this is how good or not good Microtech's warranty is. So like if you can, don't throw it up in the air and have it land on concrete. Don't do dumb shit with it, essentially dragging it behind my son's Power Wheels, etc. Again, I'm not going to do that anymore. I will try to keep my knife tests to realistic enterprises. But I kind of as a joke, so I posted it on Everyday Blades. They have over, I don't know what they're up to right now, like definitely over 30,000 subscribers to Everyday Blades. And I posted it and I said, and I'll post the actual posting here. I'm going to be paraphrasing. I don't have it memorized, but I was basically like, hey, yeah, like this, Microtech MSI, the clip bent, which the clip did bend. It kind of made me mad. you know, it's been carried, it's been cut with, I've dropped it, I've thrown it, I've done all these things to it, whatever. And then I thought it was funny, like this is the best form of comedy, right? When like you think you're making a joke and then people are like, no, like it's fine. I put in kind of a caveat at the bottom that I said, hey, like a used car, I use this as my daily, it's gonna get more scratched up. So make sure before you buy it, you ask for a current picture of it because there's gonna be worse scratches in it. I sold it within about 15 minutes for what I paid for it. So you could all say, hey, the joke's on me. Whoever I sold it to, they're gonna send it back to Microtech, get warranty work done, whatever. But I really can't escape the fact that it failed on a spine strike. That really does bother me. The fact that this is one knife that I have reviewed. I have over 215 videos on my YouTube, way too many. This is the only knife that's ever cut me. And I mean, there's been a few things like I don't know, like me being an idiot. Like I know that the worst I ever cut myself was probably like a K-bar. I almost cut my finger off right there, you can see. And then there was another instance I had with an Emerson. It was like a Horseman. I'm usually pretty good with knives and like have not cut myself at all. This thing hit me twice in like less than a couple of days. So part of me was like pissed as hell about that. I don't know, like I just thought it was like really kind of ironic, and you know, it just goes to show like you can use your stuff and like people will still, you know, pay the price that you paid for them, especially with the way that Microtech does their warranty work. I'm sure they'll be able to get it cleaned up, at least functioning properly. Maybe cosmetically it won't be pristine, but I don't know, there's a lesson in there somewhere, and I'm still trying to glean it, to be completely honest with you. So with that, I just wanted to yeah, kind of cover my experience with the MSI. The test is over. I don't have it anymore. I sent it out. I'm sweating. Completely shocked at how quickly somebody scooped it up. In the mail, I actually did end up getting a really good deal on a Microtech stitch, which also has a Ram-Lok. I got the frag version. I paid retail for it, realizing that they are sold out right now, but I'm excited to get that. I really do like the blade shape of the stitch better than the MSI, and but that's not to say that I'm not going to do that log is still in my backyard. Like I kind of want to do a spine strike on that, and I really do wish for my own kind of situational awareness that I knew if it was just a failed Ram-Lok, if the version that I had on the MSI was faulty, or it's just a faulty locking mechanism. Like I'm very interested to see, and that will definitely be forthcoming. So stay tuned for that. I also did, as I said in the beginning, so I got this Benchmade Narrows, which you know, it's a pretty narrow knife or whatever. I'm gonna be doing an overview of this pretty soon. I got this yesterday in the mail, but got it for a really good price, and my initial impressions on it are, so I forget what the retail is, but I mean it's definitely over $500. It's tough. Like I don't want to get into it too much, but I'm going to be comparing this very heavily to my Benchmade Bug Out in M390. Yeah, I think it's a really close contender, and I want to try to glean why this costs almost twice as much as that Bug Out. So more to come, but just wanted to fill you in on my MSI thing. The MSI project is completely done. I'm done with it. I'm not going to own another one. Didn't really like it. I felt like it was a very bulky knife for what it was, and also, by the way, it cut me a couple times. Just doing run-of-the-mill things, I took it personally, and yeah, trying to get rid of that bad energy. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that woke, but yeah, more to come with that. Next coming up will definitely be this Benchmade Narrows, followed closely by the Stitch. So appreciate y'all tuning in. Hope you have a good weekend, and we will catch you next time.